What's the dumbest thing you've ever tricked someone into believing? About a year ago, I was taking a peel-off mask off my shoulders when my boyfriend walked in and asked me what I was doing. For some reason, I joked, saying, "Oh, I'm just shedding my skin since I just finished my period." I saw the hamster wheel in his head start turning, and he was confused about it at first, but he soon believed me and started asking a ton of questions about skin shedding. I thought it would be funny to run with the joke and answer his questions. And here's how our conversation went. So why do women have to shed their skin? Well, you know how girls shed the lining of their womanhood during their periods? It's the same thing here, but because skin doesn't contract, we have to peel it off like reptiles. Reptiles? Yes, reptiles. Us women actually share a lot of DNA with reptiles. That's part of the reason. Wow, that's actually so cool. Does shedding hurt? Only a little bit, but it's such a relief when it comes off. Do all girls shed their skin? Yes, but we're all very insecure about it because most guys shame us for it, so don't ask girls about it. Okay, got it. Well, if it helps, I don't judge you at all for it. It's a natural thing that happens to your body, and I'm honored you can share something so private with me. I love you. He then hugged and kissed me, and I hugged him back, trying my absolute best not to laugh. I succeeded, but unfortunately for me, a few weeks later, he mentioned it around my best friends. I quickly gave her a look from across the room, and she went with it. And then he mentioned it in front of his sister. I gave her a look, and she went with it. I then secretly told his mom to go along with it if he ever asked. Soon enough, his aunt, my mother, my sisters, my female cousins, his grandmother, all of my female friends, all of his sister's friends, everyone went with it. It had spread like wildfire and became the pinnacle of my comedy career, until the day it all came crashing down. I was sitting at the dinner table with my boyfriend and his family just chatting, and I was scratching my shoulder because I got sunburned and it was starting to peel. He then, with full seriousness, said to me in front of the entire table, "It must suck that your sunburn is peeling and you have to peel this time of the month again." I managed to hold it in for a second, but his mother did not, as she snorted water out of her nose and proceeded to cry laugh at the dinner table. His sister buried her face in her hands and laughed so hard her face turned bright red. Somehow I did not laugh, but I felt myself convulse and my face got so hot. My boyfriend, however, was really confused, but his dad was even more confused. The dad asked my boyfriend what he was talking about, and my poor boyfriend said, "Well, you know, when girls have that time, they have to peel, right?" And his dad just looked at all three of us, dumbfounded with his jaw agape, and said, "What the hell have y'all been telling this poor boy?" And we all lost it. I started laughing so hard I thought I was going to throw up. I was crying, I was in pain. I probably burst a couple blood vessels from laughing so hard. I finally fessed up because I couldn't explain my maniacal laughter anymore. My boyfriend looked at me like I just shot his dog. After dinner, we went back to his room and he told me, "Everyone has been lying to me about this and you started it." I felt so bad and started asking him to forgive me. He was silent for about a minute, but then he started laughing harder than I have ever heard him laugh before. He had tears rolling down his cheeks. His face was bright red, and he kept grabbing his stomach and heaving from how hard he was laughing. He told me between heaves he couldn't believe I got every single woman in his life to convince him that skin shedding was real, and he told me to watch out because he was getting me back.